Elysium movie review. Quick review here for the movie Elysium by Neil Blomkamp. Probably maybe pronouncing his name, but what do you call? South African director. I think this was his first Hollywood debut for the big screen. I don't know if he made anything else besides this previously, but I think this is I want to say this is his first one. It's from 2011, if I'm not mistaken. This film, it's his first debut film here. I liked it. When I first saw it initially, I liked it. I watched it again, I liked it. It's kind of easy to digest. It goes by quick, this film. And it's got sort of a social commentary struggle type movie, because people on the earth are all poor and impoverished, really impoverished too, actually. And the whole city is garbage and shanty towns. But it's kind of based, he's from South Africa, a country where there's large inequality, right? It's such an equal society, so this film plays a part in that sort of unequal society. I think even in the beginning of the film, it has this sort of quick synopsis of what's going on in the setting. What's interesting, that citizen, they live on this ring-shaped spaceship. I guess it's the spaceship. It's maybe they have another name for this type of habitation, artificially made habitation ring thing called Elysium. I think it's called Elysium, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Elysium. And it's in the sky, and then because the Earth is completely fucked or something, I guess. And LA is just sprawling. LA basically turned into Juarez, a Mexican city where it's this sprawling, unregulated sort of looking urban design. Everything just built up and spread, and then I like that Spanish is spoken very heavily. I mean, it's spoken now, but this is the United States, and Spanish is spoken very heavily in this world of ours that we're living in, and which I like that little detail about it. And I guess in this it says place in 2154, so a foreseeable future that's not out of the scope of imagination. Although the thing with this film, with that year, is, what do you call? I guess in theory that would be my kids. I guess my kids, if I have, depending on when I have children, well, maybe they'll be pretty old actually. But my kids' grandkids, my kids' kids, and my grandkids will be alive theoretically, right, in that year, the 2154. It is 2154. Will be alive in that year, so it's kind of cool to think about that little fact, little tidbit there. I think the Call of Duty Black Ops, one of the games in that franchise, takes place in the 2050s. Or not the 2150s, but the people in the game are born in the 2150s. I think it takes place a little further actually. I think late 2100s, but they're born in the 2150s. Basically, the people in that game. But it's cool to kind of theorize that, how maybe the world we have people that live in that year can look back on this film that was made in the 2000s about the 21st, and they'll say wow, look at that. I mean, it's actually gotten better, maybe, but and then the guy, I think it's Matt Damon, but actually, honestly, I don't know. He looks familiar. He looks like Matt Damon to me. I may be Matt Damon, but then when the credits start rolling, I didn't see his name, so I'm I don't know, maybe it's not Matt Damon. Then the other lady, she reminds me of Michelle Rodriguez. I don't know if it is her, but that Hispanic lady, she reminds me of Michelle Rodriguez, but maybe it's her. I don't know. And then obviously the only guy I recognize for sure is Copley, something like that. I guess Copley, Shirley or Shirley. I don't even know how you pronounce his name. He's an Afrikaans guy, and I like that the little detail they have when he has the ship with his henchmen type guy, because it's him and it's his henchmen. He also has workers that we don't see initially in the beginning for some reason. But how do you call it? This bounty hunter guy, he's got the South African flag on the thing, which I thought was cute. I thought that was a cute little detail. He got the South African flag posted on it as a sort of an ode of his heritage, his culture. But yeah, that's a quick review here of Elysium. I liked it. 2011. Thank you for listening.